It's not always easy trying to figure out what to do after high school. Some people travel for a couple of years, others go straight to post-secondary. But even then, they still haven't found their niche. That's where these career fairs step in, hoping a spark will ignite in teens and adults. Everything from plumbing to makeup artistry and, of course, Alberta's claim to fame.
With the oil and gas industry, especially up in the Grand Prairie area where we're stationed, the pay is very, very good for young guys, and we do definitely get a lot of young guys who are really, really interested, especially to get out of school and they want to make big money right away.
That's not much of a surprise considering we do live in Alberta, but here's something new, the digital arts. Organizers say it's a rising career choice.
I think we spend something like almost $2 trillion on, entertaining ourselves. So that would include things like, magazines and films and fashion and all that kind of stuff. So really everything that we kind of encompass here. And the kids really love it. It's a huge economy, and it may be more of a growth economy than some of the other things we're seeing. So even adults are starting to look at these things. I think that people look at these and they romanticize them. They think that, well, if I'm going to be James Cameron, that's going to be like winning the lottery or something like that. And they're right in a way. To get up to, a profile person like James Cameron or an actor like Johnny Depp takes a lot of work, but just look at the credits on a film. You see hundreds and hundreds of people that were technicians and part of the crew that they made a great living, but they're not going to be famous, but they're behind the scenes doing the work and getting paid, and they love their work.
At this particular fair, a special guest graced the Grant MacEwan booth. Third-year student Stefan Rudzinski is promoting their business school. He's also been racing Formula cars since turning 16.
The business side of motorsports is unfortunately more time-consuming than anything, just because it's about finding the sponsorship to race, and it's the only way I can race if I have the funds. So I'm in the school of business, and I kind of just approached them and said, hey, let's do some promotions. I'm going to be in the Indy this year, and they really got excited about that. They like the idea of promoting the school business through something exciting, like bringing a race car out to these shows, and also having promotions at the Indy.
Junior high and high school students might not know exactly what they want to be after graduation like Stefan, but this fair is a start. The Edmonton police and firefighters are also recruiting for those students who want to protect and serve.
Unfortunately, a lot of them are too young to know exactly all the different jobs that are within the Edmonton Police Service. So in most cases, they're going to know the tactical unit guys because they see it on TV. They're going to know the dog unit guys because they see it on TV, etc., etc. So that's what they're mostly interested in, but there's many, many other avenues within the Edmonton Police Service. They're just not at that age where they're always aware of it.
Well, Omar from Edmonton Fire Rescue Training is putting all this equipment on me right now. It's definitely not easy. It's obviously extremely heavy. About 80 pounds of equipment, right, Omar?
Yeah.
80 pounds worth of equipment,
yes.
And you have to put this on in less than 60 seconds when it's an emergency. We're doing good, we're doing good. And it's extremely heavy, obviously, 80 pounds. Putting on the hat. Right on. Thank you so much, Omar. Now listen, Edmonton Fire is looking to hire recruits because Edmonton is going to be opening 2 new fire stations within the next year. But obviously, it's not easy. Kimberly Wynn, Shaw TV, Capital Region.